5 largest sea in the world. Number 5. The Sargasso Sea is the 5th largest sea in the world, with an area of 1,351,358 square miles, or 3,500,000 square kilometers. It is quite exceptional in that it is the only sea on the planet that doesn't have a land boundary. It's located entirely within the Atlantic Ocean and defined by ocean currents rather than land boundaries. The sea was named after a genus of free-floating seaweed, Sargassum, that freely floats around the water and reproduces vegetatively on the surface of the sea. Other seaweeds do so on the floor of the ocean. The sea is bounded on the west by the Gulf Stream, on the north by the North Atlantic Current, on the east by the Canary Current, and on the south by the North Atlantic Equatorial Current, the four together forming a clockwise circulating system of ocean currents termed the North Atlantic Gyre. Number for the Arabian Sea. The Arabian surface area is about 3,862,000 square kilometers, 1,491. 130 square miles, for the maximum width of the sea is approximately 2,400 kilometers, 1,490 miles. And its maximum depth is 4,652 meters, 15,262 feet. The biggest river flowing into the sea is the Indus River. This sea is also home to many animals, including the humpback whale, killer whale, sperm whale, finless porpoise, common dolphin, and spinner dolphin. In addition to these large sea mammals, there are many species of fish, turtles, and shrimp in the water. The 3rd largest sea in the world, the American Mediterranean Sea, is 1,621,629 square miles, or 4,200,000 square kilometers. This is actually the somewhat informal name for the dilution basin that includes the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. The Coral Sea is the 2nd largest sea in the world, with an area of 1,849,815 square miles, or 4,791,000 square kilometers. Located off of the northeast coast of Australia. In the South Pacific Ocean, it borders this coast of Australia for about 1,200 miles. There are a minimum of 200 species of birds who visit the shores of the sea. These include the white-bellied sea eagle and roseate tern. There are also 17 species of sea snakes, 6 species of sea turtles, and over 1,500 species of fish. Number 1. The Philippine Sea. The Philippine Sea is the largest sea in the world. It has an area of 2,198,852 square miles, or 5,695,000 square kilometers. It is part of the Pacific Ocean, bordered by the Ryukyu Islands, Taiwan, several Japanese and Philippine islands. The Philippine Sea encompasses over 3,212 fish species, 486 coral species, 800 seaweed species, and 820 benthic algae species. The center of marine fish biodiversity. Another prominent feature of the Philippine Sea is the presence of deep-sea trenches, among them the Philippine Trench,